Hi everyone, and in today's video I will be showing you my home theater setup, my stuff that I have to watch my films on. So we're just going to show you my home theater setup. This will be good. I hope you enjoy. So, first off, let me talk to you about my TV. So basically, yeah, everyone, I'll be showing off my home theater setup. So I'm showing you all what I have to watch my films on. So I've got all my, this is film related only, no PlayStation consoles or anything like that. That could be on my Luke's Fun Games channel. I don't really want to know about that because, you know, it's like I've got these consoles and you probably know them already because I showed on the channel already. But anyway, let's just show you the first thing that I have. Let's start with the TV. So, what I watch my movies on, I watch my movies on a LG OLED 2023 model. I had this for 3 or 4 years now. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, and yeah. Everyone, and I'm going to be saying one last goodbye to my TV. Yes, this TV here, my old TV, and I'm going to change it to a 4K OLED TV. This is an LG one, so this will be really good. It'll fit into it's a 42-inch, and this one's like a 37, so it's a bit bigger, but this will be good. It'll be great. I can't wait to fit it in my trailer. And guess what? My parcel has arrived. It's the LG OLED 4K TV. Oh my god. This is a 42-inch TV, and I've got great news to tell you. This is one of the best makes as a 4K processor. This is a 4K TV, which is really cool, and I'll display it on my TV area so I can show you what it looks like. All I've got to do is unbox it. I won't unbox it. I'll wait until I show you what it looks like. Did I film it? No. Anyway, let's get back to the video. But I will be showing you it right now. So this is the remote that I have for my TV. So this is the actual LG OLED remote. Now, it looks like a universal remote, which is pretty damn cool. This is where I watch all my movies on. And this is my TV remote. This is my TV remote. And let me just show you the actual... So you've got those buttons there. You've got like a settings button, a voice button, so you can like voice things with. Now, I have put batteries in this thing already. They've still got those Sony ones. Oh no, are those Sony ones? No, you can actually see the batteries, which is really reflective. When I turn it around, you can't see it, but on the camera it shows pretty well. They're my Dual X, I think it's Dual X batteries, which is very, very handy. I did make a... Actually, no, I don't think I made a video on it. It's rechargeable batteries. So if they ever go out, I can recharge them again, put them back in. But they work really they work well like a pro. So let's show you the TV. Alright, that's the back of the TV, LG OLED. And this is the front. Hello, you probably see me. Okay, so there's the red button there, which tells me that it's working properly. So let's turn this on. I know, you can see a Grinch thing there. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this is my main menu. So this is my TV menu. right now. Now this, if you're wondering what size this thing is, this is a 42-inch LG OLED. So let's just put YouTube on. There we go. I've got all my channels there. Luke's Film Boxings, which will be changed now. The name will be changed in a few days' time, once I upload a brand new video. Not this one. I think this is the last video you'll be seeing where it says Luke's Film on Box. I will change that name because I'm getting bugged about that name now. I've got Luke's Fun Games, which I might change. Cool Pictures. So those two ones I'm going to change. Anyway, this is my TV. So let's just put something interesting on. Say like, so it's just an example of what my movies look like on here. Now I have got a YouTube demonstration video to show you what my TV looks like. No, I haven't, but you've just seen it, so that's what it looks like basically when you plug in a movie on something. You've seen videos of my TV. It looks good. So what I really like about this TV also is that when you like leave it on for such a long time, it gives you a blank screen. It tells you the time, what time, which is really cool. Anyway, forgot to mention they have lots of different streaming apps on my TV. It's unbelievable. You got LG channels, you got YouTube, you got Prime Video, you got Tubi, Pluto TV, Now TV, you got iPlayer. You just got lots channel 4. You got lots of different stuff on here. You can even play games. Gaming is an option. You can play lots of different games, even cut the rope. There is lots of things, and how you look at your HDMI is you just press that button, and yeah, just shows you which HDMI you want to plug in and, you know, source it out, you know. YouTube. Just hold that voice button and it automatically does that. So that is great. I absolutely love that about this TV as well. Movies look great on here as well. Demonstration will be on other YouTube videos. Just check out my other videos. Okay, pretty cool music. You can stop now. So that is my LG OLED TV. Now I had this video for 3 years now, for TV for 3 years now. So I am really happy with this TV. Now, if you went on my previous videos on my YouTube channel, you can see that I had lots of different, 2 different TVs on my channel. That was, I'll explain. So the first one I had was a Samsung TV. That was the first video you seen, a Sony TV and a Samsung TV. Now, on my earliest, well, say earliest, but the first video that I put on YouTube was me talking about my Jim Carrey collection, and that video had my Samsung TV. Now at the time I didn't have a PS4, as you can see, but I rarely used that. I didn't really use that too much. I rarely used that, only for films. I only used that for films, to watch films on. I think I used my Sony Region 3 player at the time. A Sony Region 3 player and a PS4. A few days after that, well, no, a few months after that, I had a Sony TV, which was replaced with the Samsung TV. And I replaced the Sony one for the Samsung. That's what I meant to say, Samsung TV. And I got that TV. Now, I use that TV, and the reason I upgraded that TV is because it was getting the sound. It was the sound on the TV. The sound sounded horrible on the TV. So that's why I changed that Sony TV to the one that I have now, which I'll keep forever. This is a TV that I will keep forever because I absolutely love my TV. Anyway, let's not gobble on. Let's go to my next setup, where I'll be talking about my soundbar, which is right behind me. Well, there's one side of the soundbar. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's show you. Soundbar's here. And here it is. I'm glad you like watching my unboxing of the Samsung soundbar. I will show you what it is in a minute. Let me just show you everything about this thing. Now, what this soundbar is a 7.1.4 soundbar. So this is why I watch all my movies on. So, as you can see, you got these buttons on the top here. This one is to switch from different modes, like surround, adaptive, and all that cool stuff. You got volume buttons, and this one is something really cool to add to my soundbar. I'll show you what it is.
Mic on. Mic off.
So this has built-in Alexa on it as well. So my soundbar has a built-in Alexa. So this is one really awesome soundbar. Now, if you want to know how I listen to my stuff on here, I have my own remote for my soundbar. Now, as you can see, the soundbar is pretty long. I forgot to mention, this is longer than my previous soundbar, which I will mention in a bit. But this is one hell of a great, this is the best soundbar I've ever gotten. This is a really good deal. Thankfully, I'll explain that later. But this is the Samsung remote. Now, inside it comes with the Samsung batteries, if I'm correct. Hold on, let me just double check here. I think this is this. Oh no, this is the Bexel batteries. So it hasn't got the ones that I put on. This is the brand new. Now, this is a lovely. This reminds me of my old soundbar that I used to have. Not old soundbar, but the one that you've seen previously on the channel, which I will get to. But this is the kind of like same design remote. This is a really good remote. So you've got a Blu-ray pair button, a Bluetooth spare button. You get changing the source or changing the the HDMI to eARC and all that. So you change that with that. A pause. I rarely use that button. The volume button is there. And woofer button is there. You get a channel level button and a tone control button and a settings button. But you got cool stuff on this remote as well. So yeah, this is my soundbar. If you're wondering where the speakers are, I'll explain. So there is a SmartThings there, which I will explain to you there. There is Samsung. So there is a sound speaker there, a sound speaker there. Now I think there was one in the middle. But I don't know. I think there's one there. Side speakers. So that's a side speaker there, and you've also got obviously the really cool sound you know, center channel. You get, I think, 4 on the front here, 4 on each there and there, I think. So that's the center sound, and you get the side sound there. And then we have the left channel. No, right channel, sorry. This is the right channel of the sound speaker there. This is the sound speaker. So the sound comes out there, sound comes out from up there. And this is the left channel that you usually see on on this channel. So left speaker, sound comes from there, sound comes from there. Dolby Atmos doesn't even, you know, I don't even need to worry about Dolby Atmos with this soundbar. I tell you, this soundbar is this is an awesome soundbar. I'm gonna turn that button on where you hear mic on, mic off. I'll show you something. So the soundbar is here. As you can see, the volume is coming from the left side. So no, hold on. The right side here. So this is my right-sided. So that's where you can see the lighting coming from my soundbar there. So that's the volume. You can tell the volume. If you go on tone sound mode, you can change your sound mode. So you've got game, standard, adaptive sound, and surround. So you got lots of. I like to put it on adaptive mode or adaptive sound, because that's the best you're going to get out of the soundbar. Really, it is. It really is. Hey Alexa, turn volume up to 10%. Hey Alexa, turn volume up to 20. See? It works like a charm. Now you can also have the you can have your music playing as well. So you can, you know, say what music you want. But if you have to connect Spotify up to this thing or whatever you use. So if I say, hey Alexa, play Shakin' Stevens.
Shuffling Shakin' Stevens and similar artists on Amazon Music.
See? Alexa, hey Alexa, stop. Hey Alexa, stop. Okay, so you get the drift. Now obviously I'm going to have to cut that bit out because you don't want copyrights coming through the soundbar. But this is, you get what I mean? You got built-in Alexa. This is one hell of a good soundbar. Anyway, let's get back to, you know, you can see me now. That was a lot of information to take in. Yeah, I know. That isn't even the start of what this thing can do. Okay, so
Mic off.
So let's get to it. So this soundbar, if you don't want to mess around with the actual remote, there is actually a built-in app that you can use to correct your sound, and you can like mess around with it, you know, turn the volume up with each of these speakers. So you can turn the volume up with the center channel, the left channel, the right channel. You can turn those volumes up. You've got different modes. You can you can hear, they've got this thing called clear dialogue, so you can press that on your phone. But you need the SmartThings app in order to do this. You also need the SmartThings app to download all these Amazon Music apps for free, and Spotify apps as well. So you can listen to music as well with the soundbar, which is, what can I say? It's awesome. It's really awesome. I love my film setup. Now, if you're wondering what the name of this thing is, this is a Samsung Q930F. Yes, that's my soundbar that I use to listen to my films on. And I tell you something, when you watch a 4K, I watch Prometheus on like this TV with my soundbar, with my TV, and it sounds unreal. It's the great. It's the great of greats, I tell you. Oh, I forgot to mention the subwoofer. This is the subwoofer that has its own, you know, stuff on it as well. Now you get this is the woofer, or the bass, you know, speaker here, and you got also another bass speaker or bass woofer, you want to call it. behind here. Oh shoot! I don't know, but there's another one there. There's another one. Just watching Prometheus. So, I bet you're wondering, look, this is a 7.1 soundbar. What's the difference between a 7.1 surround soundbar and a 5.1.2 soundbar? Because the 7.1 works perfectly on the 5.1.12. Well, guess what? You're all right. 5.12 works perfectly on the 7.1 sound. If you've got a 7.1 setting on your Blu-ray or whatever, you can, obviously, it sounds good. But you want to know something? The 7.1 point, if you got a 7.14.4 soundbar, then it sounds a lot better. I'm sorry, but the 7.14 compared to the 5.1.2, I would say that this is better, a lot better. You can hear a lot more bass, a lot more sound, and a lot more surround. You can hear a lot more surround stuff in this thing. It's the best. 7.1.4. It is really awesome. My soundbar. Now, there is other soundbars where you can get like 11.1 point something, which is stupid. Like, you need 7.1 because they've never done a 11 point something on a Blu-ray or 4K. A 4K even. So that's my soundbar. That's the Samsung. I'll put the list down on the description of all my stuff for my soundbar. Now, let's get on to my previous one. So if you're wondering what the previous soundbar that I used to have a soundbar called the Hisense AH-115. I think that's what it's called. Or no, AH-5112. Or Hisense AH-5112, and it was the 5.1.2 one. I loved that soundbar. That was unbelievable. I love that soundbar. Great soundbar. But I had to change it to a 7.1 soundbar because I just wanted to swap it, change it, because I wanted to upgrade. And I've had that Hisense one for about I can't remember now. But it has been a while since I've had it, like 2 years or 3 years now. Or no, 2 years, sorry. 2 years since I had that Hisense soundbar. But yeah, really nice, this soundbar. Now, I've actually got, so you've seen the video, but yeah, that was me unboxing it, like, at the time, when I unboxed it. Alright, let's get to the Panasonic player. Now, if you want a full unboxing of this player, I'll put a link in the description also as well. I have got a video of, I'll show you a video of the, actually no, you already seen it anyway, the unboxing of my LG OLED TV. But this is the player that I'm going to show you now. So, my player that I have is the Panasonic UB820 4K Ultra HD player, and it is good. No, let me rephrase that. It is fudging awesome. This player is the best player I've ever had. This is the best player. I'm so proud to upgrade my 4K player. Oh my god, there was a big story about this, but I will tell you right now. So my 4K Blu-ray player is right there, and it looks really good. Now I have got a nice stand that someone helped me with. My parent came over and helped me make this for me, so I thank them a lot to thank them for helping me out with this. Now I have got a remote. This turns on perfectly, and when you turn it on, it says hello and all that stuff. You watch my video on my unboxing so you can give a full length understanding of how you use the player. But this is the best player. I love it to bits. I've had it not too long now. This is a recent thing that I have in my collection, that I have in my home theater setup. That player supports 3D, it supports 4K, it supports region free Blu-ray and DVD, and it supports other formats, you know, like it's an all-in-one player. It's the best. It's the Panasonic UB820. It's up there with the 9000, which is ridiculous. Thankfully, I got this on a really good deal, that Panasonic player, so I'm happy with that. Whoa, Now let's show you the remote. Right, this is very important. This is the remote. Now, this is a very more techie. This is very more informative remote. This hasn't got glow-in-the-dark features, or whatever you want to call it. This is just a standard remote, which is great. Which is great. You got lots of buttons here. You got a volume button, which I don't really use because I've used that to use my volume. And it doesn't really work anyway when I volume up because I've connected up to my soundbar. You got a pop-up menu as well. You got a HDR settings. Now that's really cool. But I pressed on the 4K and I pressed the HDR settings, and it doesn't really come up sometimes. So I've got to check that out again. You got an options button. You got a return button, and you've got top-up menu and a home button there, which I think I've already said. You got a play button. So that's the play button. It's really like fiddly because the skip button's down there. The play button's there. The pause button's there. But I got used to it once I've had the actual thing. So, the best player ever. They're definitely up there. Now, my previous 4K player was my Sony X800 M2. Now, I bet you're wondering, that's a fantastic player. And believe me, it is a great player. But the reason I changed it was because that player, I lost my Sony Region 3 player. And I thought, oh no, I lost it. So I upgraded and I changed it. And my Sony X800 M2 never died. It was great. I've had that for 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago. Since I've had that now, and it worked perfectly. So I'm glad that I changed it. This is better because it's got Region 3. That's the main reason. It didn't have Region 3 on it. So, but that was a good player. That was a good player. I've got this one now, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's my player. Go check the description and check out the unboxing. It's pretty cool. So, there we go with the ending. So that was my complete home theatre setup. I am so grateful, so happy that I have this in my collection. I love my home theatre setup. I really have done a really good job keeping it together and making sure that it doesn't fail or anything, because it's a lifelong thing. It's perfect, and it will stay perfect. It will perfect. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. If you like this video, comment, share, like, and subscribe. I thought I'd share something different, show you my complete home theatre setup, and tell you what I had previously. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun making this video. Showing you my entire home theatre setup. I've got a Panasonic player. I'll list all the stuff down. I've got an LG OLED 2023 model TV. I've got a is it 3.3 or C2? I think it is. Anyway, it's a I think it's a C2. I think. The Panasonic UB820 player and my Samsung Q930F. Thanks for watching. I said thanks for watching, even though you. See you, everyone.